This is the third part of the review for the Unit 1. And so a lot of these questions are going to be pretty similar to ones on the front, so we won't go through all of them. But again, this is similar to what we did in our night's charge for this day, where we need to get the vertex and the y-intercept of the graph of this equation. Now the thing is, this equation's already in vertex form, which makes it very easy to find the vertex. So keep in mind, your vertex is located here and here, the x and y values respectively. Okay? Follows the idea of inside opposite, outside the same, and that refers to the sign of the values of the vertex. Okay, so inside opposite, outside same. So that would be a vertex that's located at -7, +3. Okay, change the positive here to be negative, and this one stays the same. Okay, so that means the tip of the parabola is at -7, +3. Okay. Now, y-intercept is when x is 0. It's also the location where it crosses the y-axis. But if you don't want to graph it, and I think it's even easier if you don't graph it, you can just substitute in x equals 0. So y equals -1, 0 plus 7, squared plus 3. Now that you can actually just go ahead and plug in, but I think you'll find that gives you a -46. So the y-intercept is the point that's located at 0, -46. And then you're done. Okay, your next one, convert to standard form. This is where you need to take care of this, square, double, square, distribute, and then add this to the end. So that's going to be y equals 2, and then this is going to give you x squared minus 14x plus 49, and again, that's from either doing box or FOIL or square, double, square. Now, distribute, distribute, distribute. So 2x squared minus 28x plus 98 plus 4, and then simplify those last two. So in standard form, this would be 2x squared minus 28x plus 102. And remember, this form is nice if you need to find the y-intercept, because it's 0, comma, that last number that's right there. Okay, factoring this one out, big X, last number up top, first number on the bottom. Okay, then what two numbers multiply to give you -3 and add to give you -2? Well, the only numbers which give you 3 at all are 3 and 1. Okay, and since it's negative, one of these has to be negative. Since the bottom number is negative, the bigger number has to be negative. Okay, so that's going to give you x minus 3, x plus 1. No need to divide and slide because that's a 1x squared, so you're done. Next one, same idea, positive 12, 13. What two numbers multiply to give you 12, add to give you 13? So hopefully you think of 1 and 12. Plus 1 plus 12, x plus 1, x plus 12. There's nothing to divide and slide, so you're done. Okay, coming up on the last little bit, factor this one out. Okay, so first thing you want to check for is the greatest common factor. See if there's a number or letter that goes into all three parts. Now right away I see y everywhere, and also they're all even numbers. So I know 2 is going to go into all of them. Now look through all three numbers, choose the smallest one, this 4, and check to see if it could be a common factor. So 4 goes into 12, but it does not go into 6. Okay, so it's not a common factor of 4, just of 2. Okay, and also the y that we see everywhere. Okay, so what happens when you divide 12 divided by 2? You get 6. Take away one of the y's from y cubed and you have y squared. Okay, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Take away one of the y's, and so it's just minus y. Lastly, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, and so then you're going to get that. Now you can double check, you can try to factor this one out, but this one actually won't be able to factor anymore, so just the GCF is good enough for this one. Okay, what value should go in the blank when completing the square? Well, remember, when you complete the square, you take half of the middle number. So normally how we've seen it is something like this, x squared plus 8x minus 5 equals 0. And then normally what we would do is get rid of the number that's by itself, plus 5. So it's x squared plus 8x plus a blank equals 5 plus a blank. Okay, you take half of your middle number, which would be 4. So it'd be x plus 4 squared. Okay, what is 4 squared? 4 squared is 16. So then you'd have x squared plus 8x plus 16 equals 5 plus 16, which is 21. Well, we notice that there's no equals a number on this one, so you need to move this 21 back over to this side. Okay, so that would be x plus 4 squared minus 21, y equals. So what number went in the blank? 4. Because it's half of this number right here. Okay, 18a. What's the vertex and y-intercept? Well, again, vertex is this. Y-intercept is when x equals 0. So the vertex for this one, inside opposite, 5. Outside the same, 2. Y-intercept, what is it when x equals 0? Well, the y value when x is 0. You can type all of that into your calculator if you want, and you'll find it gives you a 52. So the y value of the y-intercept is 52. The y-intercept itself is 0, 52. Okay, now here's an interesting one. So what would it be if it were moved up 3, left 2? Well, right now, let's look at where this vertex is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. It's at 5, 2. Where would it be if you moved it up 3? Well, it went from 5, 2 to 5, 3 to 5, 4 to 5, 5, and then left 2. So it would be at 5, 5, 5, 4, sorry, 5, 5 to 4, 5 to 3, 5. So up 3, left 2 would move it to 3, 5. Okay, now what's the equation of that one when it's at 3, 5? Well, same format. The first number stays the same, 2. And then x minus the x value of your new vertex, 3, squared, plus the new y value, 5. Now I eliminated part C and also the next question because we're not going to need to be responsible for them. So as long as you can do all of these problems and solve some fairly basic equations, such as linear equations like this, 3x plus 1 equals 13, or ones like this, x over 2 equals 5, 6, ones like that, then you'll be pretty good as far as this first test goes. Good luck.